Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're looking at a Leafeon Heal Box deck, mainly because we are going to be getting a very big fire buff in Unbroken Bonds, and this fire buff is going to turn a lot of grass archetypes pretty much just bad. You know, Sceptile-GX, Leafeon-GX, even Guzma and Decidueye, they're not going to see any play because there's just going to be too much fire in the format. Fire is going to come in and make grass types just become irrelevant. And I'm glad we're losing this popular Selby Venusaur. That deck should just not have existed in the first place, but here we are. We're going to be trying to play Leafeon Heals, using Leafeon, Sceptile, Life Force, Gardenia, all these cool cards to just try and chain heals. It's going to be a fun archetype to play. Before we get into today's PTCGO video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If y'all are ever looking for any PTCGO codes for any set, whether it be Team Up, Lost Thunder, Celestial Storm, or you guys are trying to pre-order some Unbroken Bonds codes, even if Card Cavern doesn't have the Unbroken Bond codes in stock right away, you guys can get email notified when they do come into stock, so you guys can get right on that right away. If you guys are also looking for any GX box codes for Pika-ROM decks, or Jolteon-GX box codes, obviously Card Cavern's got them all too. If you're also looking for some Flareon box codes, Card Cavern will have them hopefully. And yeah, so shout out to Card Cavern, and when you use discount code CODELDF, get a 5% discount on your order. So shout out to Card Cavern TCG, great place. So now let's go into the deck. So it's all about healing. Leafeon's kind of going to be your main gun here. Leafeon is a pretty okay card. It never really sees play. Unfortunately, when it came out, it was like, oh, this card got a lot of hype, and then no one ever played it. So you have the ability Breath of the Leaves. Once your turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon's your active Pokemon, heal 50 damage for your Pokemon that's an energy on it. So you can self-heal yourself for 50, which is pretty good. If you do combo that with Life Forest, you get to heal 110 damage, which a lot of the time is going to be how much damage stuff like Zapdos will be doing to you. You can also play Gardenia here to heal 80 for one of your Pokemon that is in your Grass Energy, so you can heal a lot of damage off your Leafeon. And we're going to be doing Solar Beam. Thankfully, Solar Beam does 110 on the dot, which is actually just enough to take down a Zapdos in one hit. You can also two-shot a lot of things. Unfortunately, you won't be able to one-shot stuff like Giratina's, Baby Buzzwole. That's just kind of the cost. Again, we're all about healing and tanking. We're not actually going to be playing any Choice Bands or even Lurantis promo, which some people might disagree with not having Lurantis in here. And then we have Granbloom GX, which for each of your base Pokemon, put an evolution on them. So we can do Granbloom with like Grimer to get a Muck in play. We can do it with Treecko to get our Grovyles in play. We can also get more Leafeons in play. And that's kind of that. We probably will use Jungle Heal a little bit more though, if I'm being honest with you. But Granbloom can still be really powerful regardless. So for backup, I'm just going to be playing some Sceptiles. We got the Mach Cut one to kind of deal with Zoroark GX. And we also have the Power of Nature Sceptile, really just here for these Ultra Beast matchup. Since we have DC in the deck, we can actually use Powerful Storm, and it can actually hit pretty hard thanks to DC being in play. And I'm playing my 1-1 Muck. Alolan Muk is just too good right now because Jirachi, if you get a Muck in play, you can win games against Jirachi decks pretty easily. Now the other deck that relies heavily on basic abilities, Alolan Muk is just the MVP. Just one Tapu Lele also in the deck for Wonder Tag. Now we go into the items. Yep, I am playing two Field Blowers. Now the reason I'm playing a heavy kind of Field Blower is because there's really no other stadium you could put in here outside of like maybe Viridian Forest. You can't use it the Paradise Conservation Area, unfortunately. That won't work in here because you're not using basic grass types, and there's not really that many good stadiums outside of Viridian and Life Forest that you can run in here. Like, that's kind of the issue. I couldn't really find out what stadium to put in here. I want to play counter stadiums, but there's just not many to run in this type of deck other than Life Force. So I'm going to be playing two Field Blowers. So while we're blowing away all of their stadiums, we can also make it so they run out of stadiums, so then we can just slap a Life Force and play and lock heal Leafeon all the time. Yeah, that's that. One Max Potion, great for Sceptiles, just healing all the damage off is good. You're probably not going to use it with Leafeon, just mainly with Sceptile. I am playing two Nest Balls. We need to get our Eevees and Grimers in play. I am playing 3 copies of Net Ball, 1 copy of Rest Stretcher to get our Pokemon back. I am playing 2 switches. Being able to switch out Leafeon is good because you can do multiple Breath of the Leaves in one turn, and you can also switch out like your Muck, which is pretty fat. 4 Ultra Balls, of course, 1 Life Forest. I am playing 1 Acerola and 2 Gardenias for like my heal cards. We got 4 Cynthias in the deck for draw, 4 Lilies for draw, 3 copies of Guzma. Again, that switch effect can be really good. My tools, I'm actually going to 2 Bodybuilding Dumbbells. This does give your Leafeon 240 HP, which makes it very bulky. And we're also going to be playing Choice Helmet. This can go with Leafeon 2 to give it more HP, and we can put it on Sceptile to give it 260 HP. We can also use it with the other Sceptile, give it 170 HP against those GX decks, which is pretty powerful. Choice Helmet could be cute in here. Instead of playing Choice Band, we're going with that Choice Helmet. I'm playing 4 DCEs and 7 Grass Energy. Might be on the lower side for Grass Energy, and I might regret playing only 7. I might honestly want to be playing 8 at the very least. If you want, take out a Net Ball, run like an Energy Recycle System, or an 8th Energy. But that's basically it for my Leafeon Heal deck. I'm pretty hyped to try this deck out one last time before Grass decks suck and get destroyed by fire. So see you guys in those matches. Alright guys, let's go do some matches with our Leafeon Sceptile deck. Get right into the game here. And we're up against a Ultra Necrozma deck. This might actually be a little tough. I actually think we will need to get Giratina, or not Giratina. We're going to get Sceptile into play since we can use Sceptile to block his Ultra Necrozma. That's one of my good game plans here. We do start with Eevee. We do have a Grimer. We got Muk in our hand. Nothing else working in our hand though. Fortunately, just not a great hand. We can't even do Grand Bloom because we already have the Muk in our hand. My opponent is going to mulligan though, which can help us out a little bit. We'll see. Whoops, just knocked over my Thanos Funko Pop that I bought. Can't wait for Endgame. Technically, by the time you're watching this, I'm seeing Endgame tomorrow on a Thursday, which is really hype. So we get to draw an extra card. Do we get a supporter? We don't. That can be a Lele though, so that works. We can drop down Eevee. We'll see what we got. So we do have our Sceptile, we do have our Lele in the deck, we do have 2 Blowers, we got our Life Force, Gardenias. We did prize a DC and a Grass Energy, I think. Interesting. We'll get rid of Grovyle and Sceptile. Don't think I'll be needing Sceptile that much. Well, maybe I will. We might actually need Sceptile for Leaf Cyclone, since it actually can one-shot Giratina. Leafeon can one-shot Giratina. So let's go for Lillie, I think. Hold the Muk. Having Muk in our hand is good. Muk can shut him down a little bit, shut down his Jirachis. Hit him with a Lillie. What do we get? We do get a Treecko, that's what I was looking for. We do have DC, so this is a pretty good hand. As long as we get Marshadowed, we can DCE, we can drop a Muk down, we can potentially do Field Blower. So this is a pretty poppin' hand if I do say so myself. I do like this hand. We can do quite a bit with it. We'll have to see what my opponent's able to set up here. I'm a little worried about this matchup. We just need to get that Sceptile in play and we're golden. I did get rid of my Grovyle though. We can get him back though, so it's not the end of the world. We can always get the Grovyle back into the hand. So they're gonna get a Lillie. And they're gonna switch. That's what I was worried they would do. They get double Stellar Wish. Hopefully their Lillie is just a bad hand. That'd be great. Probably not though. I'm a little worried about Marshadow just because I do like this hand quite a bit. A lot to do in here. If not, we can maybe go Grand Bloom. Get the Grovyle down if it's in the deck. I don't remember if it is or not. I'm gonna do another Stellar Wish. You get a Nest Ball. So this is our only Jirachis that get to play. Then we Muk them. Probably gonna get Ultra Necrozma. Yep. So yeah, we need to get Sceptile into play ASAP. This is one of the only things that can knock me out in one hit and kind of bypass. And he got the Metal Energy. Are you serious? And he has a 3rd NK. Oh my gosh. Of course he gets like the best start he could have asked for. So we're definitely gonna need Muk to shut down his Giratina. We just KO him here. I don't know. We do need to find an answer. Ah, man, I don't want to get knocked out by Ultra Necrozma. I wish I had like Bodybuilding Dumbbells right now, or even Choice Helmet. I don't want to get knocked out by this thing. I might just have to accept it. I could Grand Bloom just to get a Grovyle into play and try and get that Sceptile in play a little bit quicker. But we don't even have a way to get Sceptile either way outside of just Grovyle. There's a Judge. That can help us out a little bit. We didn't get to use our Field Blower. I would have thought he would have played a Viridian down at the very least. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we don't get knocked out. He doesn't have any energy in the discard pile, which is, I guess, like the only good thing going for us right now. I'm just gonna get rid of an energy. No, a Pokemon. He doesn't have Stellar Wish. He doesn't have Distortion Door. He can get like 3 Mallies in play, but he doesn't have any energy in the discard pile. So there might be a way we survive the turn. I got a little bit of optimism here, but I don't think my optimism is going to pay off, man. I try to be optimistic, and it's probably not going to work out. He's probably going to be able to get out of this. We'll see, though. We don't have Eevee's ability anymore, something to consider. Would not mind getting my Stretcher, though. I do want to get that Sceptile back. I think that Sceptile-GX might be better than I thought. I thought it was like, okay, we probably don't need this card because Mach Cut does nothing outside of Beast Energy, and we probably don't need it. But it does actually do good numbers. So he's going to pay an energy. He's going to treasure. Not get rid of an energy, though. Ooh. So things are cooking for us. So he has to give him an energy to retreat, and he doesn't have an energy, which is really good. I'm going to play down Giratina. Looks like he's just forced to retreat into it. Nice. I don't even want to judge him here, to be honest with you. There's our Stretcher. That's what we're looking for. I'm tempted to just Grand Bloom. Because I get the Grovyle down, and then once I get the Sceptile into play, we're cooking. Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. I don't think we're going to need Jungle Heal. I would like to have more basics down before I play this, but this does mean that I get that Sceptile into play, right? It is in the deck, yeah. Maybe I should have attached the Grovyle, but again, this is going to go into the other Sceptile. It's not going to turn into Sceptile-GX. We don't really need to do that Sceptile, so this seems fine. As long as it doesn't have a Guzma knockout, we can definitely get that Sceptile down, and then Leafeon can't be KO'd by Ultra Necrozma, and then all he has to do is attack me with Giratina, but he doesn't have Giratina's ability because of Muk. So that's going to be our game plan here, and I think we'll see if it pays off for us. This is kind of all we can do right now against him. There's an Erica. He can get a couple cards, but that means Grovyle will be able to survive the turn, which is the important thing. The Distortion Door, he also can't get damage on Sceptile to kill it with a Shadow Impact, so that's also a good thing. So once we get the Sceptile in play, we're cooking. We'll see if he's able to knock me out this turn. He could still get it, like if he gets a Switch and like a few more cards. He can definitely knock out my Leafeon. Leafeon isn't safe. Hopefully he just passes. Nice. Alright. Okay, DCE, I mean, we can use that with Lele, I guess. So we'll grab the Sceptile. This is good, because now this thing cannot attack me. Is it any Pokemon with Grass Energy on them? Yes, it is. Alright, well, I'm going to attach my energy then and spread it out a little bit. We're going to judge him. Maybe I should have held the hand, because it is pretty good, but we have the Life Force, the Field Blower. We'll judge him. There's a Bodybuilding Dumbbells. That is amazing. I might even put it on Muk. Yeah, I think we put it on Muk. Because then Muk cannot get KO'd by Giratina. Oh no, it still can. Whatever, maybe that was a stupid misclick on my end, but then I guess he can't do Guzma. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whatever though, it's not the end of the world. There's a Viridian, that's fine. We can actually take advantage of that, get rid of something we don't need. I guess I shouldn't have played the Bodybuilding Dumbbells on the Muk. I don't know, I kind of regret that, but whatever. It might pay off, who knows. Maybe Malamar could have knocked me out too, that's an option. There's a Guzma. He's gonna bring out the Lele most likely. No, he's bringing out the Muk. Looks like he will knock out Muk here. We already used our Stretcher, so I kind of wasted this. Awesome. Okay, well, that was a bit of a silly move on my end. That's fine. I think we can still plow through him, get the other Sceptile into play, then this thing can be dealt with fairly easily, so I'm not too worried. We do lose our Muk. That's a bit of a feels bad man moment, or whatever, though. Yeah, I think we'll play the Viridian. Just dump this thing. I don't really want it. There's any Pokemon that have Grass Energy, so I can also protect my Lele, but I'd rather not. Just want to get rid of that Leafeon. Leafeon's not very great in this matchup. Can we get a Treecko? We do not. I can Ultra Ball, though, get rid of Lillie and Eevee. Get ourselves a Treecko. The fact that he did get rid of Muk does kind of concern me a little bit. Not the end of the world, though. I'm actually not even going to attach, because I can't really go into that. I'd rather save the energy. I can't really go into Sceptile very quickly. I'm gonna have to go Grovyle, and that can get knocked out, so I'd rather just save it. So he does have his bait. He does have Jirachi back, which kind of sucks. He still has also Distortion Door, which is a little annoying. And let's see if he knocks me out here. He might be able to knock something out. I'm a little worried, but we'll see. Hopefully we survive. Hopefully we survive. He can't damage my active. He has to either go Giratina me. He has to basically Giratina me this turn to ensure the KO, and he might be able to pull it, or ensure an attack anyways. And then we can heal a lot of that damage. He is going to attach, and it looks like he's going to retreat and go Giratina. That's fine. This thing can always be picked off for later. We can plop down Life Force. We can actually just heal most of the damage he does, which seems like a good play. Yeah, this seems fine. So he can attack me. Gonna have to put the damage somewhere too, which makes me pretty happy. I doubt he'll put it on Necrozma. I doubt he'll hit himself either. He'll probably just hit the Jirachi, which I'm fine with. We can always knock out Jirachi with Powerful Storm, maybe, if we are that desperate. So we can heal a good chunk of our damage here, which is pretty lit. Don't want to get rid of anything, I don't think. I think I just slapped down the Life Force. We'll see how long that lasts. That's the problem with Life Force, man, is you might get one turn of it, but that's why Gardenia is so good. So heal ourselves. Nice big chunk of damage there. Nah, I think we'll hold that. I might have to get another Leafeon in play. I don't want to put the energy on quite yet. Yeah, we didn't get the Grovyle, so I'm glad I saved the energy. We can grab another Eevee. Attached to Eevee. We got Leafeon, so we can't put a Leafeon straight down. But Ultra Necrozma is not going to knock me out Sky Scorching Light anytime soon. So I guess we do need to worry about this thing because it might get knocked out. Now we're in a pretty powerful spot. He only has 2 cards in his hand. He does have Distortion Door, sadly, which does open the door for this guy getting KO'd. We have Guzma, though. So I think next turn I'm going to double Breath of Leaves myself, heal most of the damage he does here. Guzma knock this out. And he scoops. Never mind. The Leafeon lock is too much. Man, it's gonna suck, man. These fun combos won't be as good anymore when the fire meta comes. But you know what? That was a pretty good match. I like it. Obviously, my opponent conceded a little early, but the Sceptile basically clutched the game there. And then we also kind of just MVP with Leafeon. I don't know what my opponent could have done. They had I guess their hand was bad. They didn't have much going for them. So that's kind of sad. Do I have any packs to open up? I haven't played PTCGO in a couple days. So I don't know. No, it doesn't look like I do. I can open up some team-up packs, but I'm saving them up for Unbroken Bonds when it comes out. So I have stuff to trade off for when all the cards come out. But that'll wrap up the first match. Pretty good game. Showed off the deck pretty well. And yeah, let's get into another match, I guess. See you in a minute. Alright guys, let's go do another match with some Leafeon Sceptile. And see what we run into this time. As long as we avoid Blacephalon and Charizard, you know we're good. And we'll see what we can play against. I'm kind of curious to see how Zapdos would play out. Alright, we are up against the Bulldog. Interesting name. Okay, so we'll see what he's playing. I actually wasn't really paying attention to the type, unfortunately. But I am curious to see how this plays. So let's see who wins the coin flip. Hopefully we win it, right? Yeah? Okay, love you game, I love you too. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we go first. We'll see what we start with. Ooh, pretty doozy of a hand. If Eevee can survive the turn, I can risk attaching the DC, because then I can attack with Leafeon on turn 2. But other than that, this hand is kind of miserable. We have Gardenia and Bodybuilding Dumbbells. If I can draw a Grass Energy at the very least, I can go into Leafeon, which is good. Like, I have a decent hand. Like, Gardenia... Whoa. Shoot, sorry guys about that. We have the Gardenia... Somebody's lost March. Alright, we did draw an energy though, which is good. I can also get a Treecko, I guess, too, if I really wanted to. Don't really need Treecko though. I'd rather just stay with Leafeon and before I prize Leafeon. But we should survive the turn anyways. I shouldn't get knocked out. It's pretty good. We do have a turn 2 Leafeon. We can attack the Hoppip, knock it out. All we really do is draw Supporter. Leafeon's pretty tanky. We'll have 204 HP with the Dumbbells. We can heal Gardenia and Breath of Leaves. So we can take quite a few knockouts before we go down. We just gotta draw into our other cards. Wow, turn 1 Lost Binder gets rid of 2 Trumbeaks. I guess that means they're not gonna be playing it though. So it helps our odds of drawing a supporter card. So you're gonna attach to Hoppip. They can either do Multiply or they're gonna have to retreat. Obviously that energy doesn't get burned when you do Skip Bloom, so at least they're gonna be short in energy. So that's pretty good, actually. Mock Cut could be decent, too, I guess, even though it would actually be 10 damage short on a Jump Bluff knockout. Interesting he's playing the 30 HP Hoppip. Kinda wish I just randomly played a 1-1 Buzzwole GX in here with a Beast Energy, and Fight Energy, just so I could slap these Hoppips and take 2 prizes. That'd be amazing. That would just be beautiful. Or even just play that Buzzwole Dionysian. My opponent might have to retreat. They might have to go into Ranguru. At least it can survive a hit from Solar Beam. No, they're gonna multiply. Alright, so they're gonna let the Hoppip get knocked out by Leafeon. I like that. I don't know if they're gonna be playing any counter stadiums either. They might be playing Shrine. There's a Cynthia. We can attach. We can Cynthia. Hopefully find some more cards to work with. Looking for Grimer, actually. No. We do have Lillie, though. We do have Gardenia at the very least. So we can keep healing our Leafeon. Don't know if we have Grimer Prize, but that would be a good time to get it. So if he brings out a Ranguru, I'm going to keep picking off his Hoppips and Jump Bluffs with Guzma here. I mean, nothing's on our bench. As long as he never reaches one-shot range either, we can kind of just keep tanking with Leafeon. Leafeon can be a tank, guys. It can be. It's like a pseudo-baby Celebi Venusaur. Even though you don't have the annoying disruption of Pollen Hazard on your side, you still have a lot of tank to you. And hopefully we're going to show that off here. Obviously, you can play that Baby Shaman too. Like, if you really wanted to, you can altogether just cut the Muck line and then just run like 2 Shamans and heal that way. So then you're technically healing to like 90 a turn, which is pretty busted, actually. If you want to go and play 2 Shamans, be my guess. Maybe even play like 4 Shamans. Maybe like quad Leafeon with like 4 Shamans for healing. That would be kind of insane. Maybe we'll do a video on that before Unbroken Bonds comes out. Because I'm getting some deck ideas, man. You know, we're kind of in that dry period. I'm pretty hyped for Unbroken Bonds, though. Glad we got a new format to shake things up. They're going to do an Elm. If they don't have an energy, though, we're going to be trailing here. I could even bring out that Lele. Get ready, get that up to get knocked out. That can be how we win the game, is by Guzma and Lele. So they either have a DC, or they're going to have to go into a Ranguru here. I don't really know if they have an energy in their hand. They're only going to be able to do a couple things. We can heal all the damage off of us with Breath of the Leaves and Gardenia. Unless they're playing Field Blower, or like if they enhanced Hammer Me or something, that would actually be tragic. Nope, they do have an energy, that's fine. I might have to start setting more things up. If I can draw a Pokemon here, then I can just go for Gardenia and just heal. A Pokénav? What? Do I get to see what they get? I don't think I do. No, I do. And they got a DC off of that. Bruh. Wow, it's actually... That is an OP Pokénavs. He actually hits a DC off of 3 cards. Okay, so he's not doing insane damage. I mean, okay, maybe he is. Let's see if we can draw. Not a Pokemon. Not what we're looking for. We're gonna have to heal ourselves. So we can heal all the damage he did to us. We just need to buy more time to set up. You know he has a DC, unfortunately, so we can attack Moon Natu. Wouldn't mind of judging him either. Can we get a Pokemon finally? We do, but it's not a basic. It is the Pokemon I am looking for, though. Alolan Muk. So we're going to have to do Cynthia here, it looks like. Unfortunately, our hand is pretty poop. Unless I can draw another Gardenia and I can keep spamming the heal combo, I'll be happy. I'm looking for Life Force and a basic, like another Eevee would be good. I'm actually not really looking for Treecko, because we don't play Rare Candy in this deck. Okay, now their damage is 140? 160, actually? They're doing 160. I mean, if they're able to knock me out this turn, I would be very surprised. They would need so much. They need, like, a Choice Band, a couple more things. Oh, no. Yo, they might actually knock me out. Oh, my gosh. They may actually kill me. And here I am saying there's no counter stadiums. Okay, no, we survived. Holy cow. I'm out here saying there's no counter stadiums in the deck, and they drop a Lysander left. Dude, I don't need all these lilies, bruh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're probably gonna lose if we don't get a Pokemon here. So, yeah. Maybe we will survive, I don't know. Okay, we just Ooh, we got a Max Potion. I can't play that, though. Never mind, okay. Alright, we'll get rid of Lillie and Grovyle. Let's get another Eevee. Would have liked to have gotten a Grimer, too. Like, a Nest Ball would have been better. Fine, whatever, we can do this. If he doesn't knock out Leafeon, he knocks out Eevee instead. He's not dealing with the Leafeon, which is fine. Take our prize. Another Eevee. Alright, we're in the game still. We're in the game still. Would have been nice to bump the stadium, but he's already going to knock me out if he has an energy, even if I didn't bump it, so it's not a big deal. Oh, he drew a Cynthia. Bro, are you serious? Alright, with an energy. You don't have much in the deck. You only play like 3. Another Trumbeak. Does he hit a supporter? I'm a little worried about Guzma going down. Okay, good. I was going to say, I don't want to lose Lele. I actually really don't want him to start doing 200 damage. There's a Nest Ball. He could have a Nat 2 energy in his hands, so we gotta remember that. He might have Nat 2 along with a DC within his hand. So if he doesn't have the Grass energy, he might just have a Nat 2. I'm hoping he just passes a turn and just retreats into Ranguru. What, he got nothing? Okay, he must have prized a few Nat 2s then. Hopefully he doesn't have an energy. He goes into Ranguru. That'd be great. He's gonna Stretcher. Oh. I don't know what, I guess, what, if he like just had a Pokemon altogether in his deck? Unless he, oh, he had the DC. No, stop! Bro, that is so annoying. Okay, well this is pretty bad, especially because he's literally one Trumbeak away from 200 damage. This is not good. Not good at all. If we can knock out Natu, our game plan then could just try to deal with Tapu Lele. I'm actually going to need to get Sceptile-GX into play too, because it's one of the only things that could potentially survive a hit. Especially because he's now doing 180. He's one Pokemon away from knocking me out. So this is not good, guys. We're actually in a pretty bad spot. Okay, that Treecko top deck was huge. Can we find a counter stadium, Field Blower, and energy? Oh my. Ooh, we whiffed an energy. Oh no. Oh no, we whiffed energy. Uh-oh. We whiffed a Nest Ball, a Net Ball, and we whiffed an energy. We only had 4 in the deck. So we were working with only 5 energies. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is rough. I didn't even get a switch, so I can't even... I don't even want to retreat, but I gotta give up the energy. I mean, in fact, our hand's pretty bad regardless. I'm gonna have to bring in Grimer. I think Alolan Muk's not as good anymore. We're gonna have to Super Poison Breath him. Didn't even get heads. What can I say? If it was a jump bluff, I would have been happy to see heads, because I can finish him off with Mach Cut. We'll see what we can do here. This isn't looking good, though. We had to give him a DCE. Because we don't play Rare Candy, we can't go straight to Sceptile. We'd have to, like, attack him with, like, Energy Drive or something. But we don't even have a supporter. Maybe I should have just done Quick Draw then. Even if I went Leafeon, it looks like he would have had the knockout. Yeah. Well, I want you to Marshadow me, man. I don't want to keep this bad hand. Having Max Potion and Sceptile-GX can be big, but it's not good. I think my opponent just wins. I don't really see how I'm winning this. I'd have to, like, knock out Lele, retreat, pray that we don't get Guzma, and then just try to steamroll him with Sceptile. We're kind of close to winning, especially because this is on the bench. There's no way we can one-shot it. I'm gonna have to bring in the Eevee, pray that I draw something good that can get me Bodybuilding Dumbbells and Leafeon in one turn. Ooh, we actually got it. Oh, but we can't get Grovyle, though. Wow, bro. Wow. He probably has Guzma in his hand. He has not played one yet. Oh, dang it, bro. Dang, dang, dang. This guy's got Guzma. Alright, we're gonna have to Guzma the Oranguru. Oh, I can do this, actually. We can stretch her for the Grovyle. I still have another Leafeon in the deck. Okay, this works out fine. Never mind, never mind. I'm not going crazy. We can still kind of stall him out here, but the chance he has a Guzma, and he doesn't know any other Grovyle, oh my gosh. Well, the chances he has a Guzma are, like, really high. So this play probably does not matter at all, especially because I'm not even getting energy on this Leafeon. However, this might bias... We can't even use Bodybuilding Dumbbells. I've got this stupid Lysander Labs. Not even a Field Blower to get rid of it. We're just not hitting the cards we need. I feel like we would have been in a better spot if we were still taking knockouts and we didn't have that, like, really clunky hand where we had, like... Oh, he has a switch. We just didn't have that really clunky hand where we had, like, 9 things in our hand. We had, like, 9 supporters that, like, only 2 of them we could have played. That would have probably made a better difference had we just had a little bit better of luck there. We were able to have Bodybuilding Dumbbells stick a couple turns if this thing wasn't in play. I do think we could have won the game. I really do. I think we could have just kept taking prizes. And we could have kept up in the prize trade. But unfortunately, guys, we just kind of fell behind and got just steamrolled. You know what, though? We were able to get a nice Gardenia Breath of Leaves combo where he just got all the damage off. So we were able to cancel his damage out. He's not going to march out. So if I can draw a way to get an energy here, we can attack with Sceptile, pray that he does not hit a Guzma, which he has such high odds of hitting Guzma, it's not even gonna matter, but we might be able to do something here. There's an energy, okay. The game ain't over yet. Let's be honest, though, it kind of is. He just needs Guzma. He hasn't played one yet. He does have one in the Lost Zone, but he has another Marshadow. That can get him 4 more cards. I mean, it is looking pretty likely he's gonna knock me out. If I had a way to deal with Lele, I think we can definitely try and win. Best we can do is Mach Cut, and then just hope he doesn't have game here. If we can survive the turn, we can Max Potion. Probably has game. He just needs a Guzman, so I think we lose. We just kind of fell behind there, unfortunately. We had that big clunky hand that wasn't really helping. If we were able to just set up more attackers throughout the match, I do think we could have won the game. If we just didn't miss a turn of not attacking, I do think we could have won. Especially if we found our Field Blowers, got rid of this Lysander Labs. Bodybuilding Dumbbells would have allowed us to be protected by him one-shotting us. So we would have been really tanky here, but we just kind of got super unlucky. How many Lysander Labs did he play? He only played 1. Okay, so yeah, if we were able to get rid of that Lysander Labs, I think we could have won the game. Like, it would have been really hard for him to deal enough damage to one-shot both Leafeon and Sceptile, especially when I have 240 HP on my side. So that was a little unlucky, but I think I'm going to wrap up today's PTCGO video here, guys, leaving you guys with 2 matches. I just started work today, so I'm pretty dang tired. I'm just going to open up some packs, so I don't want to leave the video too dry. But we tried out the Leafeon tank deck. We did show off the deck well, I think. Again, we just kind of fell back there, but we showed off why Sceptile can be really good, especially against Ultra Squids. We got Reverse Holo Aerodactyl, not bad. Aerodactyl, I think, might actually show some potential when we get that new triple energy card. Aerodactyl could be one of the only good decks in post-rotation. Okay, I'm going to stop myself before I go a little too insane. But that's going to be it for today's PTCGO video. I hope you guys enjoyed Leafeon Sceptile Healing, or I'm just going to call it Leafeon Heal Box. Fun deck. Try it out for yourselves if you can. Play Grass Guys before the Fire meta comes and destroys all grass decks. Metal types will survive because Metal Frying Pan is better than you thought. And I don't know if that many fire decks are even going to be playing Field Blowers, so you can probably get away with Metal Frying Pan in your Metal deck. So I don't think Metal's gone, especially with Lucario Melmetal. Unfortunately, Grass is going to take a big blow, and Grass is probably just going to become one of the worst types in the game. I don't think it'll survive, unfortunately. But this last hurrah for Leafeon before it rotates out. Well, actually, no, it stays in the format. But you get my point. Leafeon's never going to see play ever again, probably. Sceptile also is probably going to fall off, other than this Sceptile here. Might see some play, but Sceptile-GX gone, especially now that Sorok's rotating out. This guy's play is going to just fizzle out. So yeah, thanks for watching this PTCGO video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe down the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed, again, leave a like on the video. Check out Card Cavern TCG if you guys need to pre-order Unbroken Bonds codes, and Card Cavern has them in stock. Get them there. If they don't have them in stock, get notified when, get an email notification, sign-up thing, whatever. You get my point. And then you get notified when they go live, and then you can get those codes. Thanks for watching, guys. Use code LDF. Peace out. Bye.